What is up, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. My name is Josh. This is Native Nomads, and today we are going to be discussing the low-profile ditch light brackets from CA Tuned. So if this is your first time stopping by the channel, I appreciate you stopping by. Consider hitting the subscribe button if you find any of this information helpful and useful to your Outback Wilderness journey. Also, this video is sponsored by Adventure Rig Shop. Adventure Rig Shop is where you can find the ditch light brackets that we are talking about today. The link will be in the description. And in addition to those things, I have started a Outback or a Subaru Wilderness, all things Subaru Wilderness Facebook group if you would like to join other people with questions, answers to your modifications, all the things Outback or Subaru Wilderness related. That link is in the description. And the last thing is there is another link that is for you to sign up for my weekly blog. It's a weekly opportunity for me and you to connect, for me to share some of my experiences and the things that I'm doing outside of this YouTube video stuff. It's a chance for me to kind of tell you what's going on, explain to you my life, tell you some stories of adventure, things that I find extremely interesting that are away from Subaru Wilderness or Outback Wilderness content. It would be great to have you there. That's it. Okay, so let's get all that out of the way. All that is out of the way. It's out of the way. Now, we can simply discuss the ditch light brackets. So, in my previous Outback Wilderness build, I had ditch light brackets from LP Adventure. Well, LP Adventure's ditch light brackets, they were a great product. They worked well, and a lot of people have them, and a lot of people don't care. It's great. They're happy with what they got, and I was happy with what I got. The only thing I didn't like, and I'm going to try to use my hands to show you, if this is, you're looking out the front window, it almost looked like they were at a tilt, if that makes sense. Like, they were kind of like raised up in a weird way. And I didn't like the way the ditch light brackets looked. I've been trying to source a low profile ditch light bracket that you can't even tell it's there. Like, you don't even, not that you can't tell it's there, but it keeps your ditch lights and your hood lights down. And that way, ditch lights are usually pointed out to the left and to the right of the vehicle. They illuminate the ditch area so you can see better while driving at night through rough terrain or foggy situations or really dark roads, whatever it is that you use your lights for. And I like them to sit down really tight to the hood, and I could not find a good ditch light bracket to do so. The install of these ditch light brackets is really simple. And I'm super thankful that I was able to find a set that just sits super low. My email's going off behind me. I should probably turn my computer off. But I can't because I'm uploading another video while I'm making a video. There's just a whole thing going on right now. Yes, I'm wearing the same shirt from my previous video because I just made the previous. It's a whole thing. Anyways, the ditch light brackets sit really tight to the hood. And the nice part about that is when you're driving, your vision is not obstructed. It's already slightly obstructed because you have a light there when you did not have a light there before. But with the CA Tune ditch light brackets, you are able to see over them or around them much easier than the ditch light brackets that I had previously. The install, like I was about to start saying, is extremely simple. All you have to do to install these ditch light brackets or any ditch light brackets is simply take the two 12 millimeter nuts off of the hood, where the bracket that holds your hood to your vehicle, when you open your hood, you'll see two 12 millimeter bolts. You take one off at a time per side. You take one side off at a time. Do not take both sides off. Your hood will come crashing down on you. But you take those two bolts off, you put two bolts back in with your ditch light bracket in place, and the installation of the bracket is done. Now, getting into the wiring of the ditch light brackets or your ditch lights is a totally different video for an entirely different time. But putting your ditch light brackets on is very, very easy. And I would recommend highly that you consider these ditch light brackets if you have not already purchased some. And even if you have, and you are kind of annoyed by the way that they look and how they're in your way, this is an option for you to eliminate that problem and get these lights really tight down close to your hood for a much cleaner and smoother look. So the lights that I did, if you guys are new here, then you don't know, I've always done rigid lights on my vehicles, but I wanted to go Baja Designs on this vehicle. So I put the Baja Design Squadron Sports on the ditch light brackets. And I did that for a couple of reasons. I wanted the aesthetic to be more like clean, and I wanted to use a newer light. I've been using my rigid lights for vehicle to vehicle to vehicle over 4 different vehicles. They have been beat up, they're scratched, they're chipped, they're dirty. And even when I clean them up, they still show significant signs of wear and tear because I've been rocking with these lights for 4 years. So as you can imagine, the things have taken a beating, but now the new Squadron Sports are just like super clean. And with the amber, what is that? It's like it's not, the light isn't amber. It's just like an amber, it's not even a film. There's like a plate that goes over the light that gives you an amber color. So I went amber because I think it matches the aesthetic, but it's also, when it's foggy or dusty, there's a lot of good reasons to have amber light, but I think I may have overdone it on the amber light, and I may need to back it off a little bit. So I may have to switch the amber hood lights and put them on the front of the vehicle, and then switch my front lights to the hood brackets, if that makes sense. I haven't even put anything on the bumper bar yet. I haven't even put the bumper bar on yet. I've been procrastinating on this build. I haven't had the motivation to get out and do these installs, but I will. I promise they're getting done. But the hood lights were very simple for me to do, and I was also installing a couple other items, and it required me to have the hood up. So if I'm going to have the hood up, I might as well just get as much as I can done. And that's where we're at today. So the ditch light brackets that we're using with the link will be in the description for you guys. They're not very expensive. I think they're $99 or something like that. But they are just extremely low pro. They are extremely clean. They're the best looking ditch light bracket that I have found. And I guess that's all a matter of opinion. But for me, it is the cleanest and smoothest looking ditch light that there is on the market, ditch light bracket that there is on the market. Couple that with the Baja Design Squadron Sports, and you have a beautiful, beautiful setup. I'm super stoked for it. I'm excited to use them. I'm excited to get back to Arizona and out of the Ohio cold. But that is the simple video I wanted to do today, is just kind of talk through the ditch light brackets, show you a little bit about how to install them. It is very easy. If you guys have any questions, leave those in the comments. I will get to them as soon as humanly possible, and I will see you on the next one.